Was it funny?
Yeah, I mean, if you can deal with the silence movie, yeah.
Not everybody likes the silent picture, but we have plenty of sound here with you this morning. CW Iowa live here on Channel 23. Jackie Schmelin here along with Michelle Brown, who's filling in for Lou Seipold. And we do have your headliner from the Funny Bone, James Johann.
What if you had to be funny in the silent?
Well, I'll tell you the stuff that
capacity.
really cracks me up about that is the physical stuff, like Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton especially.
Oh,
there's this
absolutely.
scene, I think it's Steamboat Willie, I can't remember the name of the movie exactly, but it's a Buster Keaton movie, and him and this woman are on the back of this big boat, and there's these stairs going up and down, and they're trying to find each other, and they just keep missing each other. And they're looking for each other, and it's beautiful, and I think they did it in like one take.
Yeah.
And you really have to respect when they have to put all that thought into it, and he did all those crazy stunts, and the house falls down, and he just goes through the window of it. And it's like, man, I don't know if I could survive.
Had to
in
be
that.
funny without talking.
Yeah, without saying a word.
Yeah, you relied on other talents besides special effects or funny lines or things like that.
I really admire those, and I think all comedians should have an appreciation for those guys. I get a little bummed out with these new guys who are like, Charlie who? I'm like, oh, come on, man. You gotta know.
Do your research.
You gotta know
your
Charlie
homework,
Chaplin,
study up.
Three Stooges, guys like that,
Well, you were talking about being able to work with some iconic people in the world of comedy, but who were you looking up to when you finally realized this was going to be your thing as a young man?
Well, it was tough for me because I was a Catholic school kid, and my mom would not let me have anything any blue material. And I wanted to hear George Carlin, and I wanted to hear Richard Pryor. So I was hiding those. I would get those tapes from my friends, the cassette, and I'd hide them in my room like I'm hiding like contraband from my mother, but I'm hiding these comedy tapes. I remember one night we were sitting at dinner, and my dad got HBO for like a month until he got the bill, and he's like, that's enough of that. It was expensive. But that month that we had HBO, George Carlin had a special on. It was Carlin at Carnegie. And I begged my mom to let me watch it. Like, please let me watch it. She's like, okay, you can watch him till he says something dirty. So
how many seconds did you get?
I'm down there with my popcorn on my Mr. Pibb, and he comes out, and the first line out of his mouth, and she's like, go to bed. But that was actually the best thing that could have happened, because now I'm like, now I gotta know what he talks about. And so it was it was on the down low, and I had a friend of mine that had all the comedy tapes, Cheech and Chong and stuff. So it felt like I was doing something kind of shady and wrong. I felt like a teenager. But yeah, and I never got to meet George Carlin. I came really close one night to getting backstage and meeting him. And I just heard he was the nicest guy in the world, and especially to comedians, he was really cool.
Oh, that's wonderful. Do you find your daughter, I know she's only 14, but is she starting to look at that at all, or not really following down Daddy's footsteps?
Well, she's really funny kid, and she's got, like, the associations she makes. Like, sometimes, like, how did you even put that together? Like, one day, and she's just like, Dad, if Cinderella's slipper fits so perfectly, why did it fall off? And I'm like, that's actually a good point. I've never thought about that. But no, she doesn't really. I think she kind of wants to be a little bit of a YouTube star, which all the kids do today.
Well,
They want to have their YouTube channel, and she's always doing little goofy videos with her friends. But I don't even know if she really knows what I do.
Does she think you're funny?
I don't know. Not around her friends. I don't know if she. I know the comedy pays for her braces.
That's a tough gig right there.
Yeah. No, I think she thinks I'm funny, but I think I'm a little bit of embarrassing to her. Anything you say around your teenage daughters, like, don't breathe, Dad, around my friends. Dad, God.
I want to be a YouTube star. I think I heard on the radio this morning the person that's like teaching you how to make slime, which is basically Elmer's glue and something else.
Yes.
She's getting thousands and thousands of dollars every month in advertisements because everyone's going to her for the expert on how to make slime. I'm like, what?
Or watching my little one.
Let's get on this. You're the DIYer. Get on this. Let's do a channel.
Kids watching kids open up presents and then playing with toys and they love, or watching other kids play video games.
Yeah, that's the thing. They like to watch other people. When I was a kid, I wanted, if you had the controller, I want to turn. Now they just watch for hours.
Well, let's be honest. None of us had any of this when we were growing up. It's like, give me a paper and a pen. I'll draw something.
Well, she went through a phase where she was there's these kids that were trying candies from other countries. You can order a box of candy from Japan or France, and then it shows up, and then you just try these crazy candies from around the world. And she wanted to do that, so I got her a bunch of, I think a lot of it came from Japan, and a lot of it she didn't like. It was
their version of sweet and ours is a little bit different.
It's way different. But they had these things I think called Pocky Sticks or something. They were really good. They taste like cookies. They were really good.
All right. So in case you're wanting to try Japanese candy.
Japanese candy. Some of it's really good. Some of it's a little weird. So.
Well, let's talk about what people are going to experience when they come out and see you at the Comedy Club. What do you like to talk about?
Well, I talk a lot about my family because they're not there. I can get away with it. Talk about my dad, and so a lot of people get a little nervous, like to sit in front row at a comedy show,
Right.
afraid they're going to get picked on. Nobody on the show this week's like that. If you don't start with us, we won't start with you. It's a pretty safe show.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people get sketched out by that. Every time we have a comedy show where they don't put them at a table, like they don't seat them, the front row's always empty. People are like, I ain't sitting.
Kind of
up
like
front.
church. I'm gonna
Yeah.
sit back and enjoy.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, come up front because we're nice guys.
Yeah, but we're pretty harmless. So, we can handle a heckler. Don't get us wrong. But I just talk about my family and my travels and stuff, and whatever pops into my head sometimes.
Yeah.
Whatever comes.
What about
up.
holiday parties? Talk about doing comedy because tis the season.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of private stuff for companies, and it's
yeah.
tough because some of these people, it's their job, and they're there with their coworkers, and they will literally look at the boss to see if he or she is laughing before they will laugh.
Oh, before they laugh.
Yeah, they're like, can we laugh? Okay, he's laughing. We can laugh at that, and it's so weird. And those are usually the ones like the
Are
bankers.
certain
and stuff.
businesses better to?
Yeah, like I'll do construction workers, and they're just anything goes.
Right.
And they're drinking,
They're
and they're having
fun.
a great time. But some of these a little uptight. I'm like, you got to really watch. I'm editing the whole time in my head. Watch what you say. They're like, we want a family show. I'm like, okay, but you don't know my family. This is gonna get weird in here tonight. It's crazy.
Besides your family not being there, why do you enjoy talking about them so much?
They're just, man, I just have such a collection of weirdos, and I think everybody kind of does. My dad's got weird. My dad's a hoarder, and I got a weird uncles, and it's just, everybody's just funny in their own way. You
Yeah.
know? And I think if you think about your family long enough, you'll go, these people are not right.
Right. We all kind of can relate to a bit of dysfunction
Yeah.
in all of our families, especially when we're all coming together for the
Exactly.
holidays, probably.
Well,
and
and
you
the
can-
best thing is if you can find the humor
Zoom
in
in.
it.
Oh yeah, I
Then
go to
it's-
these holiday parties
then
with a
it's-
notebook. Just go, God, did Aunt Wilma just do that? I'll write that down. But these people have no idea how funny they are sometimes.
Yeah.
But I come from a long line of funny. All my uncles are funny. Like my Uncle Floyd. He doesn't hardly ever say a word, but when he says something, it's funny. And
It's
he's out of the
funny.
corner of his mouth, and it's really sarcastic and just really super funny. I'm like, well, I'll take that
Oh,
one.
write that one down.
That was funny,
Write
Floyd.
that one down.
I'll take it.
That's why you show up at the family reunions.
He came in
Material.
one day. We were out in the garage. He came in and he was mad about something, and he was huffing around, and he came in to get this ladder, and we just wanted to make some conversation with him. And my brother goes, "Looks like it might rain today, Floyd." And Floyd's like, "Nothing I can do about it." I was like, "Wow, we weren't blaming you for the rain, Floyd." Anyway.
Good people, good laughs, and that's what
Yeah.
you're going to experience when you come out to the Funny Bone over in West Des Moines. Great food, great drinks, great show, and you can enjoy that tonight and tomorrow. The important thing is get your tickets while they're still around. DesMoines.funnybone.com. We're going to have more with James Johann when we return. You're watching CWI Live here on Channel 23. We'll be back.